a little fresh, pointing the wrong way, but this time they're away. Well, Masai Mara looked to be pointing in the wrong direction, has been left at the start as Steel Ally takes them along in this Bet365 Novices Championship Final Handicap Hurdle. Masai Mara didn't go with them. Cannock Park is handy, Secret Squirrel, Active Authority, Just One Surf. Out wide in the red cap is Yellow Star, and then on the wide outside in the cheeks pieces is the Good Doctor in the firing line as well. Behind the leaders on the outside is Panjari. In the orange jacket is On Broad and Phaser as they clear the second. And then Helnwein right up the inside. Diamond Dice is on the inside in a purple jacket. Followed back in the field by Be Aware, is held up by Harry Skelton just behind Panjari. Then Fiercely Proud, King of Tara. And out the back, Goonhilly, Lario and Giza Rockstar is the back marker. So heading up the hill, and Steel Ally making the running from Yellow Star in second. Cannock Prince around the inside of the Good Doctor, and racing between those two in the pink and darker diamonds is the favourite Secret Squirrel in about, well, sharing third place. Followed by Caught in the Act and Just One Surf and Helnwein up the inner. A length and a half then to Active Authority, On Broad and Phaser, and then towards the outside Harry Cobden, Champion Jockey on Fire Flyer. Diamond Dice is next in the field from Panjabi, and then behind these is Be Aware and King of Tara, Goonhilly, Fiercely Proud, Lario, and a little detached is Giza Rockstar. 4 flights down the back straight to take. On towards the first of them, Steel Ally up and over in front from Yellow Star. They all clear. Old Giza Rockstar was very slow at the rear and getting a bit detached. On towards the next, Steel Ally, Yellow Star, the Good Doctor, Secret Squirrel and Cannock Park. They are the leading quintet, followed by Caught in the Act and Helnwein, and then Just One Surf. On the inside then is Active Authority, followed by On Broad and Phaser, and then jumping up quite well on the inside, Diamond Dice. Back in the field then to Firefly, though not too many lengths behind the leaders, from stable companion Panjabi and Be Aware. And then right out the back, Lario at this stage of the race, also Fiercely Proud as well. Back Giza Rockstar still at the tail with Goonhilly as they cleared the last in the back straight. Long run now to 2 out, which is the first of the 2 in the home straight. So Steel Ally has made it all so far, shadowed in second in the red cap by Yellow Star. Then third is the market leader Secret Squirrel, followed by Cannock Park and Helnwein and Caught in the Act. Round the inside, Active Authority and Sean Bowen, with alongside On Broad and Phaser. And then to the outside, Just One Surf as they make this right-hand turn. Be Aware is smuggled into the race behind runners. Out wide, the Good Doctor, who was handier earlier. Firefly trying to make progress. So too is Panjabi. They've got a bit to do, though, for the Nichols team as they run onto the second last. It's Steel Ally. Yellow Star is ridden in second. Secret Squirrel down the outside. Then Helnwein, Active Authority, Caught in the Act, On Broad and Phaser, and Be Aware tries to stay on from the back. Over 2 out. Steel Ally up and over. Yellow Star, Secret Squirrel on the right. Helnwein is staying on well. Far side, white cap, Helnwein. And then behind these, Be Aware, the grey is running on from Caught in the Act and On Broad and Phaser. Down to the final flight. Steel Ally still led there from Helnwein now in second place. Helnwein looking strong. Then Yellow Star, and then behind these, Be Aware is now produced late by Harry Skelton. It's Helnwein from Be Aware as they race up the hill. Helnwein, Be Aware. Helnwein by half a length wins. Helnwein wins from Be Aware. In third, the long-time leader Steel Ally, followed home by Yellow Star, Secret Squirrel, Active Authority, Fiercely Proud, and On Broad and Phaser.
Helnwein has won the opening race of Sandown's Jumps finale and has held off what was a late but sustained challenge from Be Aware. Helnwein 14-1, Tom Cannon and Alan King, and in so doing has reversed that form from Taunton with the very much fancied Secret Squirrel, who seems to travel and do everything absolutely fine. But that off a seriously unsatisfactory start, more on which in a moment or two time, Martin.
Yeah, we'll come to that in a moment, but Helnwein always in a good position, wasn't he, under Tom Cannon. He travelled lovely behind the leaders in the box seat essentially, and He's kind of had first run a little bit on Be Aware, who was smuggled into the race from off the pace and has stayed on all the way up the hill, hung a little bit to his right, showing his inexperience late on, and Helnwein, that little bit more experienced than the runner-up and that bit better positioned as well through the race. But he's well on top at the line, isn't he? Be Aware not really closing in. This is a start, and it did look completely unsatisfactory. I think Masai Mara, we can see here, takes a turn, and by the time that the tapes go down, he's facing the wrong way, and they shouldn't have been allowed to start.
Should not have been allowed to start, and has clearly been, or not been seen, in order for that flag to go down. He's facing completely the wrong way.
Yeah, he just shouldn't have been allowed to start. It's ridiculous, really. He's clearly facing completely the wrong way at the point that they're allowed to start.
Absolutely wrong to have allowed that to have been a start, and I can imagine all those connected with Masai Mara seriously dissatisfied with what went on.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, the horse should be declared a non-runner. Simple as that. He had no chance of participating in the race, so.
He didn't. Those that did, about to fight out the finish, widest right, that flaxen mane, you can see of Secret Squirrel, who was in front of the winner last time at Taunton. He seemed to travel absolutely fine, and for a long way, I imagine those were on the very well gambled winner, who in the end has finished back in 5th, would have been quite happy with how things were going.
Yeah, I'm just not sure he had every chance. He just didn't look that straightforward when it came to the crunch, and this was a tougher race, a more intense race than the Novices that he's been contesting, and it just seemed to be a little bit of inexperience caught him out perhaps on the day in this type of race, whereas Helnwein dealt with that extremely well. Be Aware's a lovely horse for next season, isn't he? And I'm sure that he'll have a future going chasing, but he's progressing well as a hurdler and looks well handicapped.
They've always seen him as one of their nicer novices as well, the Skeltons, who've missed the half a length difference of 20 grand there.
I think he's got a